What do Harlem sunsets, hotty tomatoes, and gangsters hoping to have the bees all have in common? They are all slang from the Mafia days, 1914s, 13s, which is the review I am bringing for you today. Mafia the Definitive Edition is coming out for $39.99 this week. What does that get you? Well, it gets you a remake of the game as well as a mod or two. That's about it. Let's get to it. Thanks to the devs for giving me a code. As you guys know, even if a dev gives me a code, I go out and I get a version of the game and give it away to somebody who comments or somebody in the various different groups and forums. So my hard-earned cash is on the line. Just like yours, here's my review for Mafia Definitive Edition 2-bit games. Buying bourbon by the box to sell to back LA alerts and consistently striving for damn brass button. Let's make our mark, boys. As always, graphics are up first, so Mafia Definitive Edition. It is pretty much just what I wanted. It's a sleek presentation that brings an age-old series closer to current again than last year, and while not extending far beyond that, it does reach into the current box of graphical toys, just enough to make it feel like that. Especially at first glance, it feels like a current gen game, while there's some pop in this is not a days gone level kind of situation, where driving through the countryside was like watching a reverse cam Husker machine rip the life from the soil. Instead, you get a very solid image across pretty much the entire title, from driving full speed and stolen race cars down the wrong side of busy streets, because as we all know, bad decisions are good gameplay moments, to the more subdued driving miss daisy times, where you are circling back up the winding roads of pastoral location on your way to Mafia Gear Solid, your way into another Dawn's home. One of the huge bonuses here are the game's weather effects, like reflective surfaces, water pudding around puzzles, and an excellent lighting engine day or night. And regardless of whether something that a lot of games don't always get right, sadly some connection exists to the prior game, so, and in one way, that is animation. Tommy moves like he fell on a bicycle with no seat as to shoulders. The dude moves with the grace of a bag of broken dicks. This is not helped by the jumping animation and the Activision section in some areas being funky as hell, consistently reminding you that at least in Mafia, white men solid cannot jump. Now they cannot even move over some curbs 8 inches off the sidewalk, like they are afraid of right angles. Tommy will rush into shotgun fire and people throwing explosives at his face, but the moment he sees the curb, he's like, hold on, let's proceed carefully now. Also, getting into and out of cover has that feel of a little title that is 10 years old, where everyone is still trying to figure out just how sticky that stone column was going to be, that you want to perch your steel soft fleshy body behind, and then boom, you are suddenly stuck to it, like it's been slathered with Ed Sheeran lyrics and you are near-sighted 14 years old. What Mafia excels at, though, at the same time, is that it does what it did originally so well: the reflection of a city in that time frame with excellent vehicle models and storefronts everywhere. It is best to remember that this is sort of GTA light, like games like LA Noire, where not a great deal happens in the game's world that is not related to the story proper. Sure, you can walk around, but don't expect to be traipsing around, see a bunch of people playing street games. You can go in on the bean. Said atmosphere is handled excellently, with the different parts of the town exuding high-end affluence or low and flatulence. When you drive around the drags and you realize it has to smell like 2-week-old beer farts and vomit everywhere special effects, like explosion gun effects and fire are handled fine, so I would say fire in particular looks a little bit wanting compared to some other titles where the game is more of a hit and miss. So is the character models. The game has a ramshackle feel to it where some scenes look amazing, and dinner moments between two main characters show that an uneven stable of a man who is forgot to show most of his face the morning prior. To other scenes that looks not so great, in fact they look like they are from another game. Sometimes you are going to see some characters that shows up and it looks like the only reason they are there is to yell dirt. Thanks for watching, press like and subscribe to my channel.